Shooting guard. At 6'3", number 23, Trey Mann. In the middle, at 7'0", number 5, Mark Williams. Starting at small forward, 6'7", number 24, Brandon Miller. The other guard, 6'7", number 1, LaMelo Ball.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Young is out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Nance in at center. And for Charlotte, Trey Mann is out there with Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Miller, and it's Clutch in at the 4. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the team. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Down low, it's deflected. And it's Shea missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Mann. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Young against Ball. Johnson in the corner. And the 3 ball is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Shots good by Williams.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Johnson. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Clutch can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Shea. Kicks it out to Johnson. From outside, off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now Ball. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Count that one.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Shea. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. NP outside. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young against Ball. Caldwell-Pope left side. And with the rebound. Hornets leading by 6. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive. Hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. So, a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Pass to Daniels. Out to the wing, and they get it. The Hawks trail by 8. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Trae Young. And it's Nance in at the 5.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Hornets leading by 8. MP outside. Lets it fly. Another shot, and it's blocked.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
And the basket by Johnson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passes it to Mann. The pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Charlotte, advantage in 1 series. And, of course, Atlanta, right now, quite a ways down below.
Checking out Charlotte, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
Well, tumbles happen in gymnastics class, not with this team. I can say that for sure. All that's left to wonder about is how deep a run this team's going to make.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After the basket by Charlotte.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ball, the pass to Clutch. Shoots over Johnson. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Young taking his time here. To the paint and stolen by Williams. Miller inside. Johnson's there. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Now, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off the 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And, guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Johnson's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Nance. Young pass to Nance. No good, unable to end this run. Charlotte leading by 14. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Clutch in the last time out against the Spurs lit up the floor. He scored 32 points and was reliable as ever from distance. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Rizachet after the made shot from Clutch. Johnson in the corner. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 10.
Some versatility in his scoring game, Johnson, from the corner that time.
On the wing, Miller. Here's Clutch. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
So it's the Hawks now. After the miss from Clutch. And it's Rizachet missing. MP finds ball. Back to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Young on the arc. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Pass to Clutch. Shoots over Johnson. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Young outside. And so is Charlotte out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint.
The Hawks, 25. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Shoot This Squad.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
We've got Clutch all out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Miller in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Hornets leading by 18. Shoots a fader. And MP with the basket on the assist from Miller. Miller's got 4 assists now tonight.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Caldwell Pope pushes to Young. He feeds it to Nance. Johnson, a wide open look. They get it back, and Nance kicks to Johnson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Shots good by Miller.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Looking now at some numbers for Trey Young. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Johnson, the pass to Young. Back to Johnson. Tries again. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
Miller, the pass to Clutch. 8 away. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 5 assists tonight.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Ball against Young. Down low. And stolen by Miller. Passes it to Ball. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pitched with the half start. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Ball, the pass to Clutch. Drains it from beyond the arc. Clutch has got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Young. Here's Nance. Second chance shot. Doesn't go that time. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Charlotte. Cody Martin comes in for Trey Mann. The Hawks making a switch here. There's 1:17 left in the third. Johnson outside. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 13.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
The pass to Miller. MP outside. And there's another one for the Hornets.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Young. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Shots good by Miller.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
We're talking about Trey Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And that one falls for Young. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trey Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate.
Substitution for the Hornets. Clutch, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Ball subbed in for Micic. And the Hawks making a change here. On the court for Atlanta, Young is out there with Daniels. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Roddy in at the power forward.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
To the middle, here's Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Inside, here's Clutch. He gets it in there. Clutch has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Young pass to Caldwell-Pope. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Young dishes to Caldwell-Pope. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bridges with some nice defense.
2 minutes remaining.
MP inside. Makes it off the glass. 35 points for Clutch.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And MP with the basket on the assist from Ball. Ball's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. Now Daniels. Here's Johnson. They can't stop the run with that one.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clutch.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Banked in off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Count it.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.